Hey guys, it's Dan from DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and I'm here with my new Apple TV, and I have downloaded the Disney Infinity app, and I want to take it for a little test drive. I have yet to play it, and so I thought we would take that a little bit of an adventure together. So first, before I do that, though, I thought I would hop over into the App Store and show you guys where to find Disney Infinity. Without having to search for it. You can, of course, come all the way over to the search bar, type in Disney Infinity. It can be a little bit of a pain. Excuse me. But if you hop into the App Store sooner rather than later, it should still be on the home page. And so if you scroll down here to more games to explore and you scroll far enough over, you can hop into Disney Infinity 3.0, the Battle of Yavin experience. And so you see here it says play as Luke Skywalker and jump into your X-Wing starfighter to complete the epic assault on the Death Star in Disney Infinity 3.0, the Battle of Yavin experience. The game controller is optional. This is going to come with a starter pack for Disney Infinity 3.0 with a game controller and a wireless Bluetooth base from what the news has mentioned. So there's going to be other ways to play other than just using the Apple TV remote that comes with the Apple TV. But apparently there's lots of gameplay that you're able to do with just the remote itself. The reviews are kind of a mixed bag, so we won't let that influence us. So go all the way back to the home screen. Of course, we can come over here and click on Disney Infinity 3.0. Now, we had to, when you install the app, that's not the end of the installation. You have to start the app up and then let that load. It took approximately an hour for us, and I believe that was downloading the whole 2 gig file. We have decent internet service here in rural Pennsylvania, so depending on your internet service, it could take longer, it could take shorter. It really depends, but just because you download it from the App Store doesn't mean that you have it all downloaded. So just want to throw that out there. So here we go. We're now inside the Apple TV Disney Infinity. And of course, this is just the demo. So we've got the Battle of Yavin here. And so we're going to do that. So here we go. This is sweet. The remote, we're going to turn it sideways. And using some very similar tools to the movement with the D-pad and whatnot in the game when you're playing on a console, we're going to do kind of like a Wii thing and turn the remote sideways to use the remote that comes with the Apple TV. So we've got this loading screen here. The one thing that a lot of people have been saying is that the loading times are a little bit longer on the Apple TV version, and that's been said across the board, though, I hear from the PC version, the mobile version, so, this isn't anything new, but you see once the loading gets started here, it starts to, the bar fills up pretty quickly. So this is exciting. So there's an accelerometer inside the Apple TV remote, so that can sense as you tilt the remote and move it. Then the touchpad portion of the new Apple TV remote functions as a button as well, and it can read if you're pressing on the top or the bottom of the button. So you can get a lot of control out of this tiny little remote that only has a few buttons on it. You can end up doing a lot of stuff with it. But we'll see how we feel about the controls. Probably we're going to be in the boat where we want that Apple TV starter pack that comes with the actual gamepad, because that should make life a good bit easier when it comes to playing games like this. All right, here we go. It's all loaded up just about there. And this is going to take us into the X-Wing for us to do a little bit of a... Okay, here we go. So we get a little bit of exposition here. Oh, sweet. So I'm just using the accelerometer. Oh, I forget how to shoot. Oh, there we go. Ooh, this is going to take some getting used to. So the shoot option is the pause play button. And so I'm just spamming that. But and so the accelerometer is taking some getting used to. But if you do some slow and steady motions with the accelerometer, with the remote, it does in fact tilt you around. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's similar to, like, like a lot of like mobile games and and using your phone as a as like a control to drift and move around. I would have much preferred just having the D-pad, having a D-pad kind of set up with the touchscreen, but the accelerometer is growing on me, and I'm kind of getting a little bit of a hang of it. So the evade's got to be just easy, because I can just pretty much just wiggle around the remote and be able to evade most things just by throwing the remote around a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now I remember this level was kind of tricky the first time I played it on the console, let alone having this bizarre control set up now. So, ooh. Come on. It's playing incredibly smoothly, though. I've got to say that the graphics are great. I'm not seeing any like lag in frame rate and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really impressed with how this is looking. Ooh, I just failed that horribly, didn't I? Oops. Well, but yeah, I can't tell the difference between this. I mean, other than the controls, but visually speaking, I can't tell the difference between this and when I played it on the console. It's impressive how smooth and seamless this is kind of going. This will be a great game for like all those Disney Infinity fans, and on top of which all the Star Wars fans, because this will be a nice flushed out. I'm just hitting everything, so don't judge me. I still got a good. Can't beat that. Guess you still get a good if you die 100 times. So so pressing left and right on the D-pad allows you to do this kind of banking thing, and then swiping up and down on the touchpad allows you to do barrel rolls and whatnot, that kind of stuff. But apparently not very well, or at least I have to get the hang of it. And I guess I forgot to hit the fire button. So what's it going to do? Going to have me fail the whole mission? Probably. Oh, maybe it's just going to have me restart just the last part of it. Okay. So maybe I'll try to evade better. Yeah, I mean, I don't even need all those fancy, barrel rolls and stuff for the most part, because you could just wave your hand around because of the accelerometer and really be able to dodge most of the attacks. Yep, there we go. All right, and now I've got to hit the button. Well, oh. Let me just look at the controls real quick. Oh, I guess this is just back as menu. Oh, and so to fire the torpedo, I've got to press. I see. I'm having a hard. All these new control schemes. So the little icon with the square and the orange circle with the two little buttons, that means just press the D-pad. Press the touchpad. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Dodging back and forth, up and down, and left and right. Can't catch me. I'm Luke Skywalker. All right, cool. All right, here we go. I'm going to do it this time for reals. There we go. Boom. Awesome. And we blew it up, and we're all happy now because we achieved the end goal. So, and here are my incredibly crummy results. But hey, having never played with this kind of controller, it's not terrible. Could have been worse. So there you go. There is the gameplay from Disney Infinity 3.0 on the Apple TV. Just a short little demo there, but more is coming. More news and all kinds of details for this version of the game. It will be coming soon, and hopefully we'll get the full version before the holiday season. I'm sure that's the goal. Thanks for watching, guys, and visit us at Disney